So it is time for WWF. So The Rock gives John Cena his flowers and says, love you, man. And as you know, always grateful for all you've done for the business we love. You are truly the GOAT. Bring your moonshine. I'll bring the tequila. Hashtag Terramana. Just kidding. He didn't hashtag it, but like, wouldn't be shocked if he did. So here, he sent a little video message today.
All right.
Rock had to get in the algorithm today.
Message is for the one and only, my friend, my brother, John Cena. John, Saturday, December 13th. The time has come. You are wrestling your final match in your unbelievably blessed and historic career. And I want to share a few things with you, man, before you go out and you, as we say in wrestling, tear the house down with Gunther. I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for your contributions, all of your accomplishments, your passion, your commitment to this wild and crazy world that's unpredictable and all the things that it is of professional wrestling that we love. And I want to thank you for that, because I feel like, you and I have this wild and crazy history. And yes, we have spilled blood together in our matches. Literally, we have torn tendons, literally in our matches. We've broken records. And man, that has been incredible. And I'll always be proud of that, what you and I were able to accomplish together.
So there you go. Here, let's hear his sign off here.
Where the GOAT, go have fucking fun and tear that house down, man.
Go have fucking fun. And Google did this for Cena's farewell here. If you Google John Cena, and you guys can test it out, just Google John Cena, and this is what happens. A little hand pops up, and you can click on it, and then it does like the you can't see me, and then shit disappears. And you got to like click an X for it to come back. So shout out Google. That's cool. That's how over Cena is. So speaking of being over, the legend Kurt Angle's here tonight to see Cena, unless you're watching this later. Time cop! Kurt Angle's here. Trish is here. Lots of legends in the building. It's a big, fun family affair tonight. And also, there's no time limit, apparently. This thing can go 2.5, 3 if they want, I guess. So here is Roman Reigns and other WWE superstars. They made this video for John Cena, just saying, like, thank you, Cena. And, like, obviously I'm going to get sniped if I play this whole thing, but it was just basically, like, a music video. Stu, The Last Time Is Now, Miz. If you guys have been watching the pre-show, you've been seeing this. Truth, Drew McIntyre's like, no, I won't do it. And then Rusev is like, the Redeemer told me to do this. Maybe that was more like Andrade. Whatever. You guys get the point. You've already seen this. Wade Barrett. I've got some bad news. You're retiring like me. And mommy always on top. And then the road dog, Jesse James, dude. And then there's Austin Theory in this video. Where's he been at? Under the mask. AJ Styles, Rey Mysterio. So yeah, the legends come out for John Cena. He is that motherfucker. Speaking of being that motherfucker, it's a draw tonight. 19,000 in the building. 19,000 in the building. Let's see. This is the updated, full sellout, 19,176 or further setup with the stage. I don't know. They have a little fucking tunnel. And Lillian Garcia's singing the national anthem. You know what I'm saying? So Michael Cole as well. He's like, I've been the soundtrack to John Cena's career, which he has been. Michael Cole and Taz. When I think of Cena, I think of Michael Cole and Taz and the SmackDown era, This match tonight, the tag title match, Javon and Leon versus Styles and Dragon Lee, will be a non-title out of nowhere last minute. So it makes me think that Javon and them are winning. Okay. That's all I can think when I see that. And do we have any other John Cena stuff? Because we will rip this other stuff in a little bit here, because I'm sure there'll be an ad. Yeah, so Randy Orton is there doing the You Can't See Me, but he's in Saudi Arabia with Omos and some other WWE superstars. And yeah, he will not be at SNME. He's in Riyadh visiting the famous zoo and just taking some time with his wife and healing up. You're not going to see Orton a lot. Like, I bet I'm not saying he'll win the Rumble, but we'll see him like road to Mania to fire up a feud with Rhodes or something like that. And then this could be Orton's last Mania. I'm telling you guys. Phil said it first. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Whatever. I hope it isn't. I hope we get 3, 4, 5 more. Hopefully they shoot stem cells in his shit and he can, can do 5 more, whatever. But Orton just has been taking way more. He's taken so much time off, guys. Like, he just shows up kind of. You can tell, too. He starts getting on a roll and then he goes away for a long time. Why? Because it's just like, I think he thinks he can do more than he needs to be doing, man. He's got to be on that Brock Lesnar schedule at this point, and it's just sort of shaped up that way naturally. So hopefully Orton heals up and is all good. And if you guys are in America or anywhere, PWT and NordVPN have teamed up this holiday season, 75% off a 3-year deal. That works out to $379 a month. That's like $250 Canadian American there, bud. And then they throw in 3 months extra. There's a link below in the description. Use that. Forget all this Peacock, ESPN Plus, whatever the fuck. It's all of WWE's on Canadian Netflix. It's all on Canadian YouTube. Get yourself a VPN. Oh, come on now, Phil. That's not very fair. I'm the shill guy. Yeah, go and check those out. And there's a money-back guarantee, 30 days. So if you try it, you're like, I don't know what this Nord shit is all about. And guys, you can use it on like a bunch of devices and it keeps you safe online. Okay. So use that link below, directly support PWT, and shut out NordVPN. Link down below. Try it out for a month. Cancel it if you don't like it. Okay. Let's get into some news here. So Raj Deshi, Jinder Mahal filed a petition for a cancellation against WWE's trademark of the Maharaja. He argues that he began using the name in 2015 while away from WWE. So fair enough. Unfortunate that, Indy Hartwell just asked, hey, can I get my name? And they're like, sure, just buy it back from us. So it's unfortunate. Well, maybe it's not unfortunate. Maybe this is just the legal process or whatever, but hopefully it doesn't turn into something big and dramatic and a money suck for Jinder, Brandon Thurston says, breaking, the judge in the Ring Boy lawsuit orders the case to continue with some separation on which plaintiffs have claims against whom. WWE, TKO, Vince McMahon, and Linda McMahon remain defendants. A judge issued an accompanying 48-page opinion. Story soon for Post Wrestling, only on Post Wrestling. So I don't know what's going on there, but the Ring Boy scandal continues, man. Hopefully there's some resolution there. We have just other news, international news here. Per WrestleVotes, WWE is set to host a PLE in Italy on Sunday, May 31st, 2026 at the Inalpi Arena. Inalpe. The name of the show hasn't been hasn't been finalized yet, but it's likely going to be Backlash in Italy. So that'll be good. UFC announced all we know is guts and glory. So Ram Trucks is the official partner of PBR, WWE, and the UFC. We talked a bit about legends earlier, and Kevin Owens and Natalya, some Canadians. Speaking international, they're Canadian, they're buddies, buddy guy friends. Kevin Owens and Natalya. And Canada, let's face it, produced some of the fucking best pro wrestlers. And the third season of LFG, they're going to be mentors. So I think they'll just show up and be like, this is how you do a promo there, bud. Stephanie McMahon reveals she suffered a miscarriage. I shouldn't be laughing while reading that. Let me rewind. Stephanie McMahon reveals, I was chuckling at the last Canadian bit. Stephanie McMahon reveals she suffered a miscarriage. Terrible. And who I don't know what year or when that happened or whatever, but prayers to them and their family through any trying times. So Timothy Chalamet shows that he's just a fucking mark for Batista there, bud. And they did a movie together recently. And he's just doing the entrance. Yeah, Batista rules. Timothy Chalamet, Timmy Chalamet, he's not so bad. He's a pretty decent actor there. I'm not like overly, I'm the biggest fan of the guy, but it is what it is. In other show news, the official announcement that SmackDown returns to 3 hours starting January 2nd. So right away in the new year there, buds. 3-hour SmackDown. And this will give them time to like establish Julia better and give people, like, we talk about how bloated the roster is. We'll start to see more shit get fleshed out and give people more time and give some of these other talents time to like get on TV. Just the rosters are so bloated just in general, you know? So moving along here, we talked about movies and movie stars a little bit. Here's Jason Momoa hanging out with Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes on his Instagram stories. And then Roman Reigns did something funny too. They had pictures of the whole cast, and then Roman Reigns tagged everyone but Cody Rhodes. It was funny.
Yo, I'm gonna check it back here. The two big Joes just met.
Big Joe, baby. Yes, sir.
All right.
Two big Samoa Joes.
Oh, come on. No. Just pull it up, bro. Just pull it up. Let me see it. There we go. There's Blanca. What do you think?
Fucking fierce, dude.
Fierce, bro. Shit is going on right now. Cody. Yeah. I know it wasn't on set with
there
you.
It is.
But look at that. There's Blanca.
Oh! Look at him. Look at him.
good.
Ferocity, real feral. My gosh, you look great.
You look great. Kyle.
Jason Momoa, dude, having a good week. That Supergirl teaser drop too, with just a glimpse of fucking Lobo. I reviewed that on my channel, youtube.com/@filmmarksout. I talk about like movies and stuff. I did a whole like breakdown of Supergirl in the DCU and then reacted to the teasers at the end there. Make sure you check that out. So we also have the first look at Guile and Akuma. So here's Cody Rhodes as Guile. I don't know. I think it suits him. And then Akuma, Joe Roman Reigns on Hawaii. And I'm willing to give this movie a shot because I'm just happy when there's more like video game, superhero, comic booky nerd shit. I'm all about that. At the same time, though, some of the roasts online have been funny. I won't even lie. And yes, it's out there. I think we need to see more. And I don't like overly CGI-ish shit. Like, it doesn't bother me so much when I'm watching superheroes and shit. It's like they're superheroes, you know? But at the same time, sometimes like you're watching cutscene, like just make a video game. Rockstar Games make video games with beautiful video game cutscenes, and I feel like I'm in a movie. If you're just going to give me a CGI, half realistic, real life movie, it seems like everyone goes that route. So I'm curious. I thought when they were doing Street Fighter, they were going to ground it and make it gritty and real, and we'll get pro wrestler or like we'll do it in the name of like old martial arts films, kind of. I thought it'd be more like that, but this is like, no, dude, we're Scott Pilgrim type shit. Like they're leaning all the way into this is a video game. All right, I'll give it a shot. So NXT ratings were up from recent weeks, up 22% from last week, 647. Meanwhile, Dynamite was the greatest Dynamite of all time. Winter is coming, Brian. I mean, where's their 22% increase? And then the 18 to 49 was up 13%. And then down 5% only year over year. So pretty good. NXT pretty good. Yeah, I knew I saw Halliburton in the crowd. Speaking of in the crowd, that's where some people think Zelina Vega should be instead of in the ring after... So mean. After her last appearance here on SmackDown. And also, I think Rhea Ripley had a titty slip or something. Everybody, I'm not going to go search it out, but people were saying she had like a titty slip or something. And here is this botch. So let's play this botch. And so they went to this botch like, I'm going to riptide you, whatever, like 4 times. They had a couple other botches. Zelina's trying to do these tilt-a-whirl, head scissor, whatever the fucks, and they weren't working. And it's like, damn, man, because this was her shot to show like this match. They really tried to be like, here's her doing a bunch of cool shit. And it's like, no, it didn't work. It just blew up in their faces. And even her promos, too, like she just needs to work on like, you're a spooky girl now, you know? I don't know, dude. I hate to be a hater on Zelina, but. You know, but they are listening to PWT with the entrance. They did what I said they should do on the fucking entrance with Zelina and Alistair, how they should shoot it. If you guys go back and listen to what I said, to just because the first time they did it, they didn't quite. I was like, it looked kind of awkward. You should do it this way. They fucking did it the way I said. So that's cool. Shout out Triple H, or maybe RJ City came up with that one in his parody. And Triple H, RJ City had it like he has like a whole other 5-minute long parody, or maybe that was all part of the same AEW, but he parodied like Unreal now, and he's like making fun of Triple H, and it's like, wow, dude, you're going viral again for talking about WWE shit. Either way, here's a brutal botch. So like she goes there. Now roll and flip through, Zelina. This is your move. So she waits. Oh my God. No. Like what was she doing there? I just don't even get what she was doing.
Zelina Vega. Oh my God.
So waiting, like I don't get what happened. And she even like clapped, like, "Okay, let's go now." And then Rhea starts going, and she just face plants.
Zelina Vega. Oh my God. No.
And it's part of the territory, but the problem is there was like 3 or 4 botches before this. And I'm not joking. That was the main takeaway from SmackDown. And then an apparent titty slip that whatever. You guys, you thirsty motherfuckers can go search that up on your own times. That was WWE news, ladies and germs. 240 watching. Get yourself some NordVPN, the link down below, and watch all of WWE on Canadian Netflix and Canadian YouTube, where I'm watching Saturday night's main event right here. And also, when Netflix buys WBD, AEW will be on Canadian something as well. I'm sure of it. So get a goddamn VPN. And if you're a pirate shipper, get a VPN and protect your goddamn information, your IP and all that shit while you're surfing the 7 seas, sailing the seas, or surfing that wave, brah.